So when you're ready to use a template of ours, you'll click on the Use Template, and we're going to do this one. This is a lectionary-based Year C Advent Christmas series. So we're in Year C in 2012 as we're launching this, so you could decide to use this Testify to Love series. So I'm going to click on the Use Template link, and it will open another page. It opens a page where we begin to edit the series to fit our needs. Already our title and our season title and our series start date are in there. I've already chosen the start date for 2012 Advent, so you wouldn't need to change that if you're using this for Advent Christmas. And it's got my series synopsis in it and the series scripture fragment, and you can make any changes to that you want to suit your needs. Now, under service types, all of our templates have only one service type, and we've labeled it worship. So you'll probably need to change either the number of services per week, if you have, for instance, a traditional and contemporary service, or other names. So this is how you add a service type. You're going to click the Add New Service Type. You add the name, so let's say that it's you're adding a contemporary worship, and I add service type name to that. And it's going to show up here. Now we have two service types. Now probably you want to change this word worship to more suit whatever you're calling your service. So just hit the edit next to that and call it something else. Traditional worship. Update. And now the app is going to create these service types with these names. So, series length. In the case of this series, this is an example of a series that was 7 weeks long originally, because there were 2 Sundays after Christmas before Epiphany started. Well, this year there's only one, and so we need to change this series length to shorten it 1. We've got 2 services per week. That number changed when we changed to this. And we haven't added any standalone services. I actually have the Christmas Eve service in as one of the weeks here. So you could tweak that or not, but it's important to take a look at the frame synopses page to see exactly what I have in that, and how you might want to change it. Now here's the thing with series length. If you change this and edit this to a lesser number here, it's going to automatically cut off the synopsis, the end of the series. Now that would work in this case because it's the last service that we do want to lop off, so that would be fine. But in the case of tweaking another series, you might be taking a series of mine from, let's say, 8 services to 5 services, and you would want to delete particular ones. So I would recommend that if you're going to shorten a series, don't do it here, but do it once you get to the frames. And once you get to the frame homepage, you're going to be able to delete very particular services. So I would do it there. If you're going to lengthen it, I would lengthen it here, because it's just going to add a blank one, or however many blank ones you need that you can fill in yourself. So I hope that makes sense. If not, there's always the Facebook support page, Support Center, and that you can get to through this little icon up here. If we can show that, there we go. That always takes you to the Facebook support page, and you can ask your questions there. So once you have edited this to your liking, to adapt it to your particular situation, you're going to hit the Save button, and it is going to take you to the series homepage. And there you have your background. Now this background is, of course, the pictures that we chose for the template, but you might be interested in editing those. And so just like you can find out on the help page for the series homepage, you can edit inspiration images by just clicking on that, and you can put your own pictures in. Just choose one of the pictures to edit, upload a new one from your computer, change the source so you can record where that's from, and then submit, and it will change your picture. So that's how you get started, and then the rest of the process is just like creating a new series, but you've got you've just started from one of our templates. Let me just show you where you can shorten that. See, it's made the icon here on my app homepage. Frames. So this is where you can shorten. You see, it's created frames for each of my traditional and contemporary worship, and that's populated with all of my synopses. So that's all in there already. You can tweak any of that. But essentially, if you want to change the number of frames, shorten it, this is where I would do it, as I told you. And so I would just hit delete for that last one, and that would take that away. I'd have to do that again for the contemporary service as well. And come on. There we go. Boom, it's gone. Okay, terrific. Okay, one last thing. Forgot to tell you that in our templates, if you click on the brainstorming link, you're going to find already all of them have resource ideas from me, but most of them have a podcast of a brainstorm with my guest artists, a preacher, a music director, and a visual artist of national note. And we're brainstorming about this series. There's the transcript of the podcast. If you'd rather read it than listen to the audio file, you can do that. And the resource ideas are in the form of a PDF. And my suggestion is that you open that up, take a look at it, and then maybe copy some of the ideas into your own brainstorm notes that you would like to use. So, like I said, it's a PDF and it's full of ideas for every Sunday. But like I said, you may want to use this communion prayer, so just take it over into your own note, and then you can have that to start your process of gathering resources.